Welcome to Geopolitics in Conflict. Breaking news. What's going on, Ross?
We're experiencing the most serious economic crisis in world history, affecting simultaneously more than 150 countries. Do you believe that the container crisis might be involved in
shipping
the
containers?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, but that's the whole reason why we wanted to do this quick information for you to know. Shipping containers, I am sure you heard about it. And what the government is saying? Oh, there's shortage of commodities. Like when you go to Walmart or Target or whatever, the shelves don't have enough commodities. Why? Because they're saying, no, there is not enough stuff. When in reality, it's not true.
What we see is ships out in the ocean waiting to come in that are not coming in, and they're full of commodities.
Exactly. What I had a chance, Ross, to listen to an insider who works at the port of LA. Believe it or not, I heard it with my own ears. He said, what you guys hearing from the media is a lie. The shipping containers are plenty of them on the boats, but they are not uploading the stuff into the docks. Why?
Right.
Because they are somebody in the chain of command gave the order not to. And that becomes the question, is this by design?
So it's a contrived crisis.
Exactly. A manufactured one, because if you guys noticed, I don't know if you did or not, I had a chance to go yesterday to Walmart and I noticed some items on the shelf are not even there.
And I had a similar experience at Target. I saw empty shelves.
Exactly. And that becomes questions like, well, there is not enough. But what you notice is the prices are going up. Inflationary rates are going up. And the government is saying, wait. Is China doing this? Is Europe doing this? But this is not about that. This is about a manufactured strategy that is now at play. The question becomes is why? Why and who is behind it?
What we see is, prices are going up, and manufacturers, say in China, don't have containers to put their products in. So they can't ship them. They're not capable now.
Exactly. Let alone China itself is running into economic issues internally that it's not been reported as much. As a matter of fact, I came across two main issues that China inside is having a problem with, but they are not disclosing that information. One of them has to do with the shortage of electricity with power. And second one has to do with the shipment of goods. China is also running into this problem, let alone when you add the problems of the Evergrande, which became a nightmare for China because now you're talking about even investments is drying up. It's drying in China because investors are like, you can't be investing in China's real estate anymore. So that becomes a big problem right now.
President Xi actually made the statement of apartments are for living, not for speculating. And we know that they have more than 50 million more apartments built than people are living in.
Yeah, and there is a big problem for all that.
Oh,
but just to go back to our question about the shipping, and to go back to our talk about the shipping containers, it becomes now very problematic here in the US that a lot of people are noticing, there are not enough items on the shelves. And again, who's behind all this? Some farmers, as a matter of fact, they are destroying the crops. They've been told to destroy the crops. So what is behind all this? Is there some hidden agenda or strategy that is pushing this forward?
Well, what happens if a Chinese company can't ship its products, can't pay its workers, and now is in financial trouble? Who's going to benefit from that?
Exactly. And that becomes also the question for us. Why aren't we sending the containers back to China with some products that we do send? And it's almost like I feel this is by design, because what you notice now is the increase in prices in energy.
Yep.
Look no further what's going on right now. You go back to China and you see the problem with this electricity. You know what is tied to? Coal. And this is why now you're seeing more shipments coming out of Indonesia to Asia to China than from Australia. You look at also the microchips.
Oh,
the Taiwanese semiconductor manufacturing company, TSMC, because now Toyota has announced it's not going to be producing as much in 2022.
Because every automobile has a multitude of chips in it.
Yeah. Well, you notice here, when you take your car to the mechanic to fix it, there are certain things. They said, sorry, we can't do this because we don't have the part, because microchips involvements in all this. The bottom line to all this, what we want you to know is this, that this shipping container crisis that you've been hearing about in the media might not be real. It might be manufactured. Because based at least on what I heard from the person who works inside and asked for his or her name to be withheld, and I will honor that and respect that, is that there is enough out there. It's someone at the higher ups who gave the order for those shipping containers not to unload into the dock.
Could it be when these companies go belly up, there's going to be somebody standing by to buy them up on a fire sale?
That could be by design also, Russ.
Yes.
This is where it becomes the question. And this is why you are noticing now, when you take this on a global level, because, you look at the shortage even we have here for truck drivers now.
Yeah.
Britain is suffering for this massively. Germany is going to be soon have to deal with this. China, despite its big economy and all this stuff, they are running into some issues of this. Australia, let alone, as a matter of fact, Australia now, its economy is going to even sink further with Evergrande's debt. That's just going to make things. So the reason why we wanted to do this breaking news for you is to understand what's going on, so you can be aware of when you walk into Target, you're walking into whatever store, and you're seeing items not on the shelf. It's not there is a shortage on that. That shortage is by design. And the question becomes, who's behind it and why? And that's what we wanted to share with you. So we hope you find this information very useful to you, so you can at least be prepared, shall we say, and make the right decisions for you, your family, and your loved one. So remember to follow us on TikTok. Remember to follow us on Instagram. And remember to follow us on Twitter. We do post a lot of stuff on Twitter, so make sure you guys follow us on that platform. And as always, stay informed. Till next time. Bye-bye.